What's up guys, it is the Tsunami of Pro Football here, and in the recent, just basically Corona has come out in this country, so everyone's self-isolating, football's been cancelled, so I thought I'd try and cheer everyone up by doing a little Road to Glory, or as a facepalm series as it's called. I'm going to be taking Birmingham City. It was a team very famously known for winning the League Cup in their final campaign in the top flight in 2011. Obviously the only Birmingham team as well in the last 5 years to not play in the top flight of English football, despite them being the only team from Birmingham with Birmingham in their name. So all we're going to do with this career mode is basically just try and bring them back up, where this career is not going to stop until we deliver the most coveted, the holy grail of European football. That is, of course, the Champions League. So just going to sim to the end of the pre-season here. Let's see what we're working with. 7.385 million. That is perfect. That should be enough to buy players we need. Let's just have a quick look at targets. Not really bothered about these, but obviously domestic success, finish mid-table, and round 32 of the FA Cup. Which is obviously, we want to be aiming higher, we want promotion, first season, first time of asking. So we're just going to quickly just look at the team. The team is obviously not brilliant, it's not as good as it was last season under Gary Monk. Obviously Jude Bellingham is not in this team as well, just because he came through the youth system, I believe this season, was it like mid-October? Even though he is their best player, we're going to have to play without him. So yeah, we're definitely going to have to make some changes here. Quite a youthful team I noticed when I was going through this. That goalkeeper's going to have to change. And possibly change, maybe bring a couple of cams in. I'll definitely create a shortlist and we'll have a quick flick through that. So here's the shortlist I've made. We've got Miles Vila from Benfica, Morgan Gibbs-White, Marcelo Luis, Ferreira, and obviously Yuri Yosikuren from Anderlecht. So yeah, we're going to see who we can sign. So obviously our first signing of the season is from Benfica, 1.1 million, Miles Vila. Whilst he's not the same overall as Clamp at the minute, he's obviously got a better potential. We're also looking at more transfers, and I'm going to be honest, Yuri is he's too much. He's like 9 million and we can't afford it, so we'll just have to go for the next best thing in football. Coming straight across from Birmingham, we have got Morgan Gibbs-White, and we also completed our youth programme, which is brilliant. Just do a bit of training just before we get into our first game of these highlights. So the way this is going to work is we're just going to play a couple of highlights, and then I'll play a live game at the end of every video. So we started here against Brentford, first game of the season. Going unlucky goal down, to be honest. Just poor defending really from us. Jensen there just tucking the ball away, bottom left corner, tidy finish. But hopefully first of the campaign. So the real question was, how would we fight back? Obviously got one of the worst teams probably in the Championship. But here we are, straight through. Daniel Crowley on his own on the right, hits it perfectly into the side netting. That makes it 1-1 here at Griffin Park. This is what I want to create with this team. I want to create simple, quick counter-attacking football, because I know at the end of the day we're not going to win by having the best attackers because of the financial difficulties. But I'm thinking if we keep it solid at the back, break forward and work on from that. And here's just a goal that examples that. Gibbs-White plays it through to Sunjek, to Rabiti straight to Djukovic bearing down on goal, and this is just a simple Gary Monk Birmingham City goal. Defence to attack. We were on the back foot, I'm going to be really honest, this first half against Brentford. Very good side this year, but we just broke them down. You just wait for your chances and play it through, and I honestly think Djukovic is such a solid and really well-rounded Championship striker that he's definitely going to bag. He is definitely going to bag this season. There he is, Lukas Djukovic, first goal this season. And then the question is, how would we keep going? Would we keep fighting for it? You're damn right we would. Djukovic there, coming close in towards the end of the first half, and then here we go, down the wing, Bella on the left. He's got plenty of options, just passes it to Djukovic, it's just a tap-in. It's a sweaty goal, it's a tap-in, but Djukovic is second and half third of this game. Again, Brentford came straight out of the gate second half, so it was really crucial we got that insurance goal. As you'll see from here, Walters plays it through. I think Pedersen's got to do a lot better there, personally, but And you just, what can you do about this? Straight to Watkins, left side of the goal, near post, just absolutely buries it. But then here we go, here he is, on his debut, Gibbs White. That's why we paid the big bucks for him. We paid the money, and he's scoring on his debut to give us that insurance goal again. We actually would score again in this game. It's quite late on, bring on Craig Gardner. Just trying to save some players really. Here we are, just working it here. So I'm just thinking, just go left, just like wait for Djukovic to be open in the box, and then I just think, bang it. It's an absolutely sensational goal. What a solo goal from Craig Gardner. He's not going to start, to be honest with you. But, you know, I can't really see. It would be a great, like, utility player. He's not your meat on your Sunday dinner. He's like your veg. He's like your cauliflower and cheese. Then we went straight to the City Ground to play Nottingham Forest. In form, obviously in the playoffs this year. So we're thinking, just keep it tight at the back. Thinking, yeah. Well, obviously that doesn't happen, does it? We concede early on. Da Costa, near side of the goal. Sevilla is actually playing his first game here. So, after his injury for about 3 weeks. Got in straight away, but here we go. Talk about goalkeeping blunders, wow. Gibbs White there, hits the post. I don't know how he hits the post, but just comes in here from Bella, crosses it back over. Gibbs White hits the post, and it comes off Samba's back into the goal. It's a really like cheesy, like easy goal. And then Crowley comes close to this free kick here. It's on target, but then this is a goal. This is a well worked goal. Gibbs White into Djukovic, into Rabisi, and then he just buries it. Buries his chance. It was a game of very few chances, this, and I'm just happy we're getting these wins against like playoff rivals, as you will. Now Miles Villa, he's probably not going to get many highlights this series, but this save in added time, oh, it's superb. You just can't beat it. Now I'm going to go straight into a live game here, so we're just going to look where we are in the table. Okay, we're 8th. Played 15 games, so on 26 points. We're playing top of the league Leeds on 37, and we're just straight in. Costa, absolute belter of a goal. It's probably one of the best goals you're going to see this season, this series, to be honest. Leeds are just something else, but to be honest, at the back they weren't brilliant. Djukovic there, just finishing it. They were quite an easy team to break down, to be honest. But they've just got, and they're just like the red arrows flying forward. Leeds, they're absolutely unstoppable. Like I said, breaking them down though wasn't too hard. It was just the more you're scared they're going to score every time they come forward. But here's Djukovic on his own. He has to run with it, keeps running with it, and buries it. Low left, right past Casilia, and that's it. 2-2 as we go into half time. Hopefully trying to get the breakthrough. To be honest, it was quite a dead second half. Not much happened except from this. There's a blunder here, defensive blunder. We're trying our best to get back. Costa, Sevilla makes a stunning save, but then Patrick Bamford with the acrobatics to bury it. And you just thinking, oh god, they've done it. They've won in added time. A must-win game for us Birmingham City. Absolute must-win. I mean, how he buries this, I don't know. Just the acrobatics from him is just unreal. And you probably sat there at home thinking, that's it, game over. Well, we had one chance up at the other end, a corner. Comes over, Casilia tips it, and then Bella! Have some of that! We get a vital point here against Leeds. And here we are, mid-November, just after beating Leeds. We've got Fulham next, and then we've got the derby, obviously, in December. So I just want to thank everyone for the support in this video. Hopefully like, share and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you next time with the next video. Have a safe one, guys.